offer tutoring in math, reading, and language arts. We also teach the youth how to play chess, because chess is a strategy game, and we correlate that with setting long-term and short-term goals. We also teach a curriculum called Dare to Be King.
On Saturday, April 28th, from 9:30 a.m. to 3 p.m., Standing Inside the Gap held a youth development conference.
Standing Inside the Gap came about, the name, because we wanted to stand inside the gap for our youth and our single parents in our community, to let them know that they're not alone in rearing their children.
The Youth Development Conference was open to parents and students. Guest speakers empowered students against cyberbullying.
Okay, and can you tell me, as a 10-year-old little girl living in America, what are some of the things that you see that children are faced with?
With cyberbullying, things that are being said on the internet, things that are being done.
Miss Capital City Ashley Mills shared her experience with bullying and gave conference attendees statistics about the growing problem facing our youth.
All of the schools every single day, and just to kind of provide you guys with some statistics of how much it really is affecting our students. 60% of middle school students say that they've been bullied, while only 16% of the staff will either admit to knowing that they were bullied or even having any idea of it while they're at school. 43% of students fear harassment in bathrooms at school. 160 students stay at home from school every single day because they were bullied the day before.
International speaker and bullying expert Edie Raether did a presentation on Think Big, Dream Bigger, Be Bold.
You gotta have a dream, and it better be big. I really think we're dealing with a new norm. There's a new kind of bully. With cyberbullying, children really are haunted 24/7. That's why we see the increase in bullycides or suicides, because there's no reprieve. They feel they have no other choice. There are no other options for them. And so that's why we're seeing just a real devastation. You gotta have a dream, and it better be big. I also think that our kids are getting rewired. With video games, they're getting wired toward violence. With the chemicals in our food, our environment, the quick everything, it's almost like we're a society of ADHD.
30% of students say that they have brought a weapon to school to protect themselves if they get bullied again in the future. 282,000 students are physically attacked in middle schools each month. Every 7 minutes, a child is bullied.
Conference attendees also received career development information from Dan Galloway and heard from teen entrepreneur Don Creamer. Thank you, facilitators, for empowering the youth.
I saw a lot of our youth in our communities involved in gangs, skipping out of school, long or short-term suspension. And as a patrol officer with the city of Raleigh, I noticed that a lot of young boys that I was coming in contact with came from single-parent families. And a lot of times they were latchkey kids that were left home between that time they got out of school until their parents got home around 11 o'clock at night. And so they were left to do what they wanted to do. And a lot of times they was out there getting mischievous, damaging property, stealing golf carts, breaking into cars, spraying graffiti and different things. So that prompted me to get more involved with the youth here. I figured, the old people used to say, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And I'm a strong believer in that we have these prevention and intervention programs. Then we won't have to pay over $50,000 or something a year to house our young people in these detention centers and jails throughout the county.
But for our children, some of the biggest issues I think are not good role models.
Standing Inside the Gap Youth Empowerment provides mentoring for males ages 7 to 17 that come from single-parent families. This program will help youth that may be adjudicated through the court systems and those who are in alternative schools or in short and long-term suspensions, and mentors are needed.
Some of the youth today. I feel as though we don't have enough positive role models, and that's why a lot of the kids are doing some of the things that they're doing that they shouldn't be doing, is because they have nobody that's standing in the gap to help them. So I wanted to make sure that I did my part to help out. I don't think it's a large amount of time, but I don't think it's too much of my time. I would say I put in a few hours a week of mentoring.
And I always wanted to, what it was like to join gang activity, because I was always intrigued by it, because I was being bullied when I was a child, and that caused great pain in me, and rejection and set aside. And so I wanted to try to go into it for revenge. And as my life went on, I experienced it, and a lifestyle of destruction and revenge and retaliation, trying to fit here and there and fit there. Until I was 19, I got betrayed by my so-called best friend in the drug game. I had a near-death experience. And so I have a plate in my head now, and that really woke me up. And by 21, I got born again, and that gave me a passion to go back into that life and to give back and to share my experience with youth. That is nothing out there but destruction in their lifestyle out there. And destruction is not prosperous at all.
I am the owner of bluesjazzradio.com. That's www.bluesjazzradio.com. I'm also a supporter of Standing in the Gap. They're a very good organization doing a lot of great things around the community for kids. With us being an internet radio station that does blues and jazz, we also like to reach out to the community and support our community awareness organizations at nonprofit agencies too.
Okay, so do you have kids working inside the studio?
I don't have kids working inside the studio as of yet, but that's something that we're getting ready to start. Our total goal is not only to be a music station, but to be a community awareness station, and a station where kids can grow and do journalism, do writing, things of that nature, also cutting commercials too. So that's one of the reasons why we have the station up. We're getting ready to open up a second station, and we're hopefully going to be doing it nationwide and worldwide as we continue to go along and grow.
Are you here in Raleigh?
Yes, we are. We're in North Raleigh.
My own business is called stockofyou.com, and what it is a social networking website designed to help college kids earn money for school. And the way we do that is we let them treat themselves as their own corporations, and what I mean by that is we assign them a number of shares of themselves that they can sell based on what classification they are. Let's say as a freshman they get 400 shares of themselves that they can sell. And then, unlike the regular stock market where prices of shares are controlled by outside forces, we put the students squarely in charge of their future. So everything that they do and that they log on the website adds to their share value. So if they upload a page of notes or if they do some hours of community service, that goes to their share price. Then we take the student and the share price that they've earned and put them in front of people that are interested in seeing them succeed, whether it's a community organization, a civic group, church members, family members, corporations looking for interns or future employees. They buy those shares of the student, and then once a semester we write a check that goes straight to the student's financial aid office with their name on it.
15 years, we hope to be serving more youth. Right now we serve about 17 a year. We hope to increase this coming up year to 20, and then from there and beyond we hope to increase even more. We always looking for mentors to volunteer because we can't do it alone. We need mentors to help these young men in this group mentoring program that we meet on the first and third Saturday at the Garner Road Community Center. And we need tutors. So we always recruiting for volunteers and tutors in our program to help our youth. It truly takes a village to raise a child. And one organization, one person alone cannot do it. It takes everyone doing their part, playing their role in that village support that we need.
Tell me, what did you enjoy most about today?
I enjoyed how they inspired people.
Inspired people?
Yeah.
And what was the most inspiring thing you heard today?
That you can do anything.
Thank you.
Say you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them
drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. Me just want reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me. Say you can lead them to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can teach a man, but you can't make him think. Me just want reach back and become the missing link and touch somebody who is just like me.
Yo, I wanna energize our wise yet oppressed minds. In the glow can't show if you stress shine. Even the wisdom of Confucius is useless if we don't use it. Searching for a higher meaning. Life's poetry in motion bestowed on me's a gift to articulate the music that I make. To prove there's a cycle in the system we can break. To infiltrate and show them as a whole it's a mistake.